Hello, I'm Philip Stoten for EMS Now. I'm here at SMTAI in Texas, and I'm joined by Brian D'Amico from Mirtec. Brian, always good to see you. Thanks for stopping by again.
Yeah, my pleasure. I enjoy seeing you as well.
Thank you. Let's start by talking a bit about the US market. I think last time we were here in the US was probably San Diego.
Yep.
Chatting
SMTAI.
and
SMTAI, that's right,
in July, yeah. And the market seemed to be doing pretty well. It seemed to be picking up as it went through the year. Has that carried on through the summer? Or?
It's got a little bit quieter in the summertime, but we're seeing more and more people that are interested. More people doing evaluations with our equipment as well.
Okay.
So I kind of like that uptick in business now.
Yeah. And the people that are doing the evaluations, are they looking at growing their capital equipment for volume, or is it technology that's driving it?
Technology. It's pretty much that's our forte as well. So we do have some of the latest technology out there for our AOI and our SPI equipment, and it is all technology driven. The bottom line is more and more people are seeing advanced packaging come through their doors.
Yeah.
A lot of EMS providers are now seeing more advanced packaging that they really couldn't handle with their older inspection equipment.
Right.
And it becomes more cumbersome for those customers that don't have any inspection equipment. So now you really do have to rely upon automation to make sure the products are manufactured correctly, which is good for us. That's why we're here.
Yeah. And to take this show as an example, it's an interesting one. It's much more about the technical program, I think, than perhaps the exhibition for us. A real opportunity to communicate engineer to engineer. Is that something that's important to Mirtec, your ability to deliver papers, to really get inside the technology demands of the customers?
Absolutely. One of the things that drives our business is technology. We are all technology driven. Give you, for instance, out of 220 employees within our facility, 79 of them are engineers.
Okay.
So we're a heavily engineering company. We do rely upon the latest and greatest technology. We have our own camera division now. We, of course, introduced the 2D, 3D system, which is doing very well, remarkably well, and that's 100% technology driven. As well, even our SPI products, we've got the Co-Express camera technology that we introduced as well. So it's like the fastest machine in the world with the highest specifications of any product out there. So we rely upon, heavily upon technology, which is what people are buying. Not the cheapest machine out there. We are more expensive, but there is a good reason for it. We do offer technology that people require for dealing with the product that they're doing now.
Yeah, I was at ACD just yesterday here in Texas. They have two of your machines.
Yes.
Absolutely, they seem absolutely delighted with them. Very happy with what they're doing.
Well, I pay them for that. Actually, $50 a month.
There you go. That's a very, very fair price. But they seem to me, they seem an example of a good example of that small to medium-sized EMS in the US that is picking up good business locally, picking up good business nationally, doing a really good job investing in their capital equipment. Are you seeing lots of examples of that?
Yeah, and actually ACD is actually that's a prime example of that. They have a very good facility down there. They concentrate on technology as well. They do a very good job for their customers. It's nice to see them grow. I keep telling Scott it's because of my machines, but it's nice to see them grow. And I am seeing a lot of that actually. There's a lot of people that are investing and a lot of people are growing, which is very good. Low to medium volume is pretty much what people are doing. They're kind of more towards medium because they have some pretty heavy duty equipment there. So they're kind of poised to grow even more. But I am seeing more investment from other companies, following the same pattern that ACD follows.
Yeah, and they use your machines offline, which seems to work very well for them. Is that common as well, or some people are inline?
It's kind of strange. Sometimes people use them inline, sometimes they use them offline. The inline system can be used in either way, right? But I think the goal is probably going to be put those machines inline at some point. But one thing that having them offline offers you a little bit more flexibility. So they have a couple of machines. I think they have 3 lines of manufacturing. So the kind of nice part is you can take from any line and drive it through the AOI rather than investing in another machine, although you should anyways.
Yeah, there you go.
But I'm seeing probably, I'd say maybe about 75% of the people that buy the machines do put them in line. 25% will use them in an offline.
Offline mode, yeah. Okay, and we're just a month out from Productronica. Always the big event in Europe every 2 years for new products, new introduction. What can we expect to see from Mirtec this year?
What you're going to see at Productronica is we're going to have Co-Express, our new camera system, in all of our products, basically. The Co-Express camera system that we offer is basically 400% faster than a CameraLink camera. So what that really does is for our SPI and AOI products, first of all, we can get down to 7.7 micron accuracy resolution, which is extremely precise for testing Now here we're looking at testing 01005s and also the advent of the 03015, which is much smaller, 40% smaller than the 01005. You need that additional resolution. And then also because we're dealing now with 2D, 3D, we're taking basically 37 images per frame. A lot of data, so we need to be able to take that data and transmit it very fast to the processors. So that co-express camera is really going to be what we're going to be touting at Prototronica.
Yeah, and I think you probably hit a bit of a sweet spot there, because lots of people that I'm talking to that are planning to visit the event are talking about 03015s.
Yeah.
We're seeing a real interest in that in Germany, particularly. Is that happening here as well, or is it?
No, it's going to take a little while.
It's really focused on that leading edge technology.
The nice part about Mirtec is we do very well in both markets. I'm going to kind of separate the markets from low to medium volume to a high volume market. High volume is basically Asia. We do extremely well in Asia, maybe about 67% of our business. The nice part about that is that they are dealing with the most advanced technology. We typically don't see that here in the States for sometimes a good year and a half to 2 years. And I know a lot of people are going to be dreading the 03015, because at that point, it's not just an inspection issue, it's the entire line.
Yeah.
Screen printing, pick and place. I mean, the nozzles that you use for 03015s are incredibly small. So that's actually going to be driving it's going to drive a lot of business, because people are going to have to get new equipment in order to deal with that technology. But I'm thinking probably, my best guess, about a year and a half, 2 years till we see the first 03015 here.
Yeah, but as soon as you see it, you're going to be there.
That's the nice part.
Ready in the game, because you're already delivering it in Asia, and,
exactly.
and hopefully in Europe as well.
Yeah, see, one of the things is 75% of all the smartphones in the world are tested on Mirtec. And of course, smartphones, you're talking about putting in advanced packaging throughout. So they are going to be putting in 03015s, and they are currently doing that as well. That's why we're there. Yeah,
and they're certainly driving that technology in, aren't they? You think of them as being this very consumer, simple product, but they are really driving the miniaturization and
totally.
The whole manufacturing process. Great stuff. Well, Brian, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. Look forward to seeing you in Munich.
Yeah, it'd be great. My pleasure. Thank you, Phil.
Cheers.